Welcome back, everyone. So, the United States is in the middle of a healthcare crisis. Among the concerns, a shortage of healthcare workers. At issue, the forced to confront the highest at the height of the coronavirus pandemic. That's when we face this. And by the year 2034, the Association of Medical Colleges projects that the demand for primary and specialty care physicians will exceed supply by 124,000 physicians. In Florida, that deficit equates to nearly 18,000. And they're here this morning to talk about this. We want to talk about a dynamic doctor duo of Betty Nguyen. Believe it or not, she shares my name. We're not related, believe it or not. Oh, well, we might be. We haven't tackled that just yet, but we also have Brandon Pham. Thanks so much for both of you being here today. We appreciate it. So you created this book series. Talk to me about what sparked this, because you guys are in your residency program. You're engaged. You're juggling a lot, and then you created these books. So how did that come about?
Absolutely. So we first started this medical school for kids book series because we wanted to share our love for learning, our love for reading, and our love for our own careers in medicine with children. And we believe that early exposure to medical education should be accessible to all children. And ultimately, through these simple and engaging and colorful books, we hope to inspire the next generation of doctors.
Now, these books really delve into, I mean, you're talking about a whole series. Like you say, it is a medical school. This one right here is neurology for children. That one's hematology and oncology, dermatology. Betty, that's what you're specializing in, right?
Yes, I'm a resident physician in dermatology at this moment.
Okay, and so when you get into these books really dive into the details of it, because at the back of them, there's actually a quiz, and you have to do some serious learning to be able to answer those questions, right?
Yeah, so our book covers a wide range of topics. We start with the organ systems, like the anatomy and the physiology, so the structures and functions of this organ system. Then we delve into things that can go wrong, so diseases, as well as diagnostic techniques and treatments that people might be able to do.
How important is this to encourage children not only to read, but really specialize into it? If you're interested in something, dive into it.
Absolutely. I think it's very important. I think reading to kids from an early age and allowing them to explore careers from an early age and really sparking their curiosity is our goal with this book series. And I think if you do that as early as possible, you can inspire the next generation of healthcare leaders of tomorrow.
And this is an intense series too, because we're not just talking one or two different fields. I mean, do you go through all the medical fields here? I mean, how many books do you have?
Yeah, so we first launched this series 2 years ago. So in 24 months, we've published 24 books.
Wow.
We cover many different medical specialties and many more to come, including different healthcare professionals. One of our most recent books is Nurses for Kids, which highlights the instrumental role they play in forming the backbone of the healthcare system.
Well, absolutely. And we've talked so much, especially during the pandemic, about the nursing shortage, right? And then following up. Are you hoping to spark an interest in young people to get into the medical field? Because as we entered into speaking to you, we talked about how we're seeing a deficit in that area.
Definitely. We're hoping to empower children to have early career exploration, as well as empower them to learn more about their bodies to prepare them for long and healthy lives.
Yeah. And then you guys, I mentioned, are engaged. Eventually you'll be married. I assume that you're going to have some more little baby doctors in your family. Is that part of this, you know, getting prepared in advance?
That could very well be part of the future. So stay tuned for that.
Now, how can folks get a hold of these books?
Our books are available on our website at www.mdforkids.org. They're also available on Amazon.com and at our local Books and Books in Coral Gables.
This is fantastic. Could this be the beginning of something that is truly a university or a medical school for kids?
Yeah, it definitely could be. We're starting with book series. We have many other ideas moving forward about how we can impart this knowledge to kids, whether it's through videos or games and other things. So it could definitely be part of the horizon.
So it's just the beginning for you too. Well, this is such an honor. Thanks so much for coming by today and sharing this, and hopefully young minds will be challenged and intrigued by it. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having us.